Good afternoon to everybody. I appreciate all the paper representatives, their efforts, time and energy they spent over there. I appreciate that one. I cannot take up each paper. From your discussion and my own thinking, some of the things, ideas that which I wanted to share it with the audience. It is a brainstorming session as it was conceived upon. So, from the discussions and listening to everybody and from my own idea, what I think it about is, as Dr. Pathak now agreed upon, sanitation as a multifaceted phenomenon. So, we should not confine ourselves only to the discussion point of this toilet alone. For that one, what we can do? We can have nodal centers all over India as a branch out of Sulabh International, and identifying for each villages that we can approach it in two forms. PRA, participatory rural appraisal. What are the facilities available? Asking the people, singing along with them, not leading them. What are the things that are available, existing, and ask them to have the priority of their needs. And then convince them that among the priorities when they decide upon, this can be achieved way, how? See, we are asking them to dive deep into the problem and come out with a solution. Then only it will be long lasting. Second thing is, as he has mentioned about that appropriate technology, it should be within the means of the people, those who are going to use it, and the technology should be minimum intelligence is necessary to operate it out, and also we should teach and equip the rural mass who can handle that any problem arises, whatever the mechanism that we are providing as a technology to that rural area. That will help to sustain this phenomenon. And another point, when we wanted to have it as a discipline, theoretical base is necessary for any discipline. It cannot be come out of the blue. What we can operate upon is provide seed money to the interested research scholars to conduct minimum small projects, and let them report. As you are suggesting, starting a journal, let that article be published upon. And when many number of studies coming together, automatically concepts will emerge, and we will have an approach towards theory. We can claim sociology of sanitation as a discipline. For that one, we can start with, we can request the UGC to recognize sociology. We will frame little bit of a syllabus and request them. It is an optional paper that can be included in their syllabus. They are prepared for every subject, even for sociology. So let them have it as an optional paper in their syllabus. Afterwards, we will request them to consider it as a soft skill development. Now that UGC is concentrating upon for the college students, as he has been suggesting, whatever the way technology that imparted, it can be included in the syllabus itself as the practical, so that it can become a compulsory paper with the credit paper in the syllabus of different universities of their options. And later on, it will take up the shape of a full-fledged in the days to come. I am a futurologist man, introduced myself, I was visioning. Not that as a sociology appendage. Sanitation itself will develop into a full-fledged degree and postgraduate degree program, and establishing itself as a necessity of the world, and we will realize it in the days to come. Why I am saying this one is, in India, when you are proposing this kind of a novel way of treating it out, as he has been mentioning about from the day one onwards about Mahatma Gandhi ji, I am starting from him. When he was asked to take over the leadership of Congress party, he said, I will take 1 year to go around India to understand what the Indians are, how they are living. Same is the way, you cannot have a uniform technology for all over India. Regions are different. And somewhere the water, for us, example, I am telling, from 2030 onwards, desertification of India will start, and it will start from south. Kerala is not giving water, Karnataka is not giving water, and the rain is failing us. So this will be the problem. So we have to assess first what are the requirements and what are the topography of different regions of India, and find out some kind of a technology acceptable to that region. For example, instead of having water, when you are converting it into a manure, using soil, some other technology, we have to think over, scratch our mind. It is a brainstorming session only. And why I am telling it out is, our rural mass are not opposing to any kind of new changes. We have got green revolution, white revolution, blue revolution, now moving towards brown revolution. When they are allocating us from them, when your prediction fails, When you are introducing manipulated genes and it is failing of BT cotton, the farmers are losing hope of your predictions. So we should be confirm enough to say to them what will be the outcome. Why I am telling it is, out of 720 crores of world population, they are having, irrespective of man, female, child, old man, one common character. Anybody can guess what is the common character found in all the 720 crores of people of India on the earth, in the world? So selfishness. You can, any leader or anybody you come out with, without selfishness, no individual is existing. So before venturing into any kind of religion, we have to convince the people, those who are listening, it is not for us or for us that we are propagating something. It is better for you, for your future generations. So convince them. Their selfish interest will be fulfilled. When you are achieving that, you need not to motivate them. They will automatically come and accept this one. So, as he has mentioned about, each one of us have to convert ourselves as a social engineers. So, social engineering is necessary. So, we have to learn that kind of an art also. And another point which I wanted to mention, only plus I was saying so far, I have to take out the other side as a social scientist, neutral basis. Many of us criticizing that it is, the country is called by the Germans like this way, Professor Singh was saying about it. And we are saying that our place where I am emerging, it is a very backward region. We are feeling proud of it. You take it for granted. In the German, the neo-Nazis that come, when they were, tourists were taking a picture about the birthday party, when it is in the basket, throw it out in the dustbin. When people are picking up and eating, when our fellows were trying to photograph, the Germans sitting outside, they threatened the photography. If you are taking photograph, we will kill you. Why? They don't want to show to the world Germany is poverty stricken and the people are all picking from the dustbin. But we are, whenever foreigner comes, we take them to the Jukki Chopdi and telling them that it is poverty, it is exposed. So we should start to feel, I am an Indian and India is my country and I am proud of it. That kind of a self-confidence, not only in us, in all over the people in India, we have to develop. Then only we will achieve upon. And I am very much aware of the organization's problem of time, as well as our chairperson is a very strict person to stick to the time. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. Looking forward for a better future and bright sanitation course in the days to come. Thank you very much.